here's what's funny, right?
Mm-hmm.
After I saw how they were pissed off at GQ and the way how they did the interview, I went back and I looked at those pictures again, right? And I'm gonna show everybody the pictures. And this is probably a crazy conspiracy theory, so I could probably be all wrong with this. But let me show you some of the pictures. Let's look at the pictures again. This picture here, that it's like on one hand, it's like, oh, look how romantic, but doesn't it look a little awkward?
Like, well, it's an awkward.
Like I think they did that deliberately. I think they did that on purpose.
Like a photo. And look, it says "Women for Gillum." Did you see that in the background? Look,
oh wow! Look at that. Yeah. And then even this little dip.
Look how romantic that looks.
It's a romantic dip.
You think it's staged?
It was definitely staged, but that's not the point. I'm gonna actually pull up. I'm gonna download the picture and zoom in because I want people to see that picture because that picture is awkward as shit. Like that picture is very awkward to me. I'm gonna zoom in on it a little bit because I want everybody to kind of see and maybe you don't even see what I see. I mean, again, I know we know I'm crazy, right? We know I'm a weirdo. So let me see if I can show you all this picture again. And again, I think GQ was playing games up in here. We because we know that they tricked the Gilliams, right? That's a given, right?
Okay, so let's
look at this. Look at this dip. This dip.
We're like CSI investigators.
I know. Look at this.
We're like looking at the
forensic.
Oh, look, she's like, please don't drive me.
Look at her face. Look at her face. That looks and I think that they were trying to remember media is very slick and subliminal. And I think that this is not graceful.
Yeah.
This look at her face. She's like, whoa, don't drop me.
Please don't.
And I think
that's figurative. Please don't drop me.
Yeah, it's a great metaphor. Yeah, like please don't mess this up and have me out here looking crazy. So I think GQ was playing games. I really think that they were like, okay, we're gonna pretend like we're doing this beautiful fluff piece, but really we're trying to clown these people, and we're not even clown them. I mean, part of it, I think they do want to expose them. I think they do. I think that their whole position. Remember, these are white liberals, right? White liberals are like sex workers have rights too. LGBT this, and they're into a few different things that black people. They're into anti-slut shaming. They're into marrying white people. They're into the LGBT stuff, right? More than black people are. Those tend to be the trademarks of white liberals, right? So I think that they were like, okay, well, it wouldn't be fair to the sex worker if we ignored his voice because he deserves to have a voice. Maybe he could be part of the Me Too movement or something. I don't know. And then also the LGBT thing. I think that they want him to come out. I think they're like, look,
he's already come out.
No, I think they really want him to really come out and come.
Oh, like get rid of that wife and maybe not totally go for
well,
it.
Now that would be interesting, but I don't know if they want that. I'm saying just like stop it. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think that they feel like, like why is it that everybody presents the heterosexual relationship as the only type of relationship there is? That's the norm. That's the standard. Anything else is abnormal. So they're like, no, we're not going to play this game with you. You're not going to use us to try to make yourself look good. We're going to go in here. We're going to scrape off the truth, whatever that looks like. What do you think? Maybe I built a whole conspiracy theory here.
No, it makes sense.
But it's my traumatic distrust of white people. I
kind of agree with them in a way. Like I'm not the therapist that's going to say to a couple, you need to stay together no matter what. Like that's not the type of stance I am. I'm just like, especially when there's addiction involved, I'm the kind of therapist to be like, he's not going to go and get help. So now what are you going to do? You know what I mean? She's not going to stop her addiction. He's not going to stop his addiction. You cannot have a good marriage. You can't have a happy, healthy marriage if there's an addiction. So what are you going to do?